Governor Gavin Newsom has ordered the California Attorney General to investigate why gas prices here are so high. Tonight, drivers in this state are paying $1.50 on average more per gallon than the national average. And as KUSI Steve Bosch reports, the AG will be investigating much of what we already know.
Here's where we are today. The state average is $4.14. The countywide average is $4.12. The national average, $2.65. The governor says there is no identifiable evidence to justify these prices, but suggested big oil is misleading and overcharging customers.
He doesn't want you to see what's right before your very eyes, and that is that the Sacramento politicians gave us the highest gas tax in the country, and at the same time, the fraud that they are carrying out is to steal our gas tax money.
DeMaio of Reform California says the governor and his fellow Democrats in Sacramento are to blame for this disparity in gas prices.
What he's trying to do is shift the blame for the high gas prices away from office onto oil companies.
Over the years, Governor Gavin Newsom has supported tax increases on gasoline, along with cap and trade and other green regulations that increase the per gallon price for gas. Cap and trade added 13 cents, and low carbon fuel standards added another 16 cents, and that will grow to 46 cents by 2030, according to the Legislative Analyst's Office. Then there is the mystery gas surcharge that began in 2015, which has added another 25 cents per gallon. That money has gone to unnamed suppliers.
If there's any fraud going on gas prices, it's the fraud that Sacramento politicians have been carrying out by raiding our gas tax funds.
DeMaio says it's not the oil companies who are to blame for these high gas prices.
Last week, the governor signed an executive order raiding the road repair funds, diverting gas tax revenues.
And DeMaio says the taxes, fees, regulations, and mandates add $60 million in costs per day to gasoline.
They enacted the most expensive gas tax in the country. They've enacted the most onerous regulations, the most costly regulations in the country, that have increased the cost per gallon by $1.50 or more.
Yet Newsom is the first governor to call for an investigation of gas prices, and he's fired the state's oil and gas regulator. Is this substance or politics? A California Energy Commission report requested by the governor in April said it couldn't find any evidence that big oil or its retailers were engaged in price fixing. What a lot of people may not realize is that California is dependent on foreign oil, primarily from Saudi Arabia. The production of oil in California has steadily decreased, a victim of climate change initiatives. And now we have to rely on foreign oil, which accounts for 57.5% of California's refinery output.